I think we should be kinder with what we tell ourselves. I think we should be more aware or careful about what we say to ourselves and what we allow people to say to us. We should be very careful of those things, because I noticed that when I'm talking to someone and they say some sort of indirect joke to me, right? For example, haha, it's funny, like, man, what you're wearing reminds me of the circus or something like that, as a joke. Or, haha, man, you suck at this game. Be very careful about what you accept, because when someone says those things to you, those indirect jokes, a lot of the times there is some sort of truth behind the joke. There is some sort of inner truth behind the joke. And if you accept, even though those jokes may be like a form of an insult, and it may be a friend that's saying this to you, so you don't really take it personally, you really shouldn't. But the thing is, even though we know we shouldn't take it personally, it does have an effect on us. I noticed that when I am having a roasting session with a friend, like everyone does this, right? With their buddies, we lightly make fun of each other, make fun of our hair, or just make fun of something, right? Over a period of time, when you keep doing it, it has an emotional effect. So I noticed that when I am cracking jokes with somebody, right, and it gets to like another level of jokes, like it gets a little bit more offensive, right? Because you're trying to get a reaction out of the other person. And I'm talking about, this is only for like close friends, right, or people that you know for a while. You do feel something inside, and the thing is, I've noticed that I start thinking about those conversations, and it has an effect on me, like how my emotions. It lingers on. And going back to what you tell yourself, oh, I'm not good enough, oh, I am who I am because of my upbringing and stuff like that. Or, I suck at this, I'm terrible at this, I'm terrible at that. This is negative self-talk. And it has an effect. It has an effect on you. And I think it has a negative effect on you. Because what you tell yourself, or what you accept from the outside world that tells you something, you tend to believe it. And the thing is, in this world, everyone that you meet has a different projection of you. So there's different versions of you in the outside world. Your friends at work may think you're the funny guy. Your parents may still look at you as a 10-year-old, even though you're an adult. Your your cousins may also still look at you as maybe the serious guy or something like that. So everyone has different perspectives and different versions of what they think you are. And we shouldn't let these projections get into our head, because when we do that, we kind of like lose our sense of who we are, as well as we feel like we have to accept whatever identity that they gave us. But who cares? Who cares what people think of us, or what they think we are as a person? You may have people that think you're a very mean person, evil person. Like, examples could be your exes or something. But the point is that when you're by yourself and when you look at yourself in the mirror, you need to be brutally honest with yourself and figure out what kind of person I am. Who am I really? And all of these opinions and stuff from other people and all these little mini versions of you, just let it all go, because you know who you are as a person. You know the real you. So yeah, it's very important to not be so affected by what people tell you. That's the only way you're gonna be yourself. It's interesting because there is only one version of you in this world, but in people's minds there's hundreds of different versions of you. And we also do the same thing, you know, and vice versa. We also may look at someone as he's a very intelligent person, but someone else might look at him as an idiot. But going back to the comments that your friends tell you and stuff like that, they may joke with you and be like, hey, you're so stupid, you're so dumb, haha. But the thing is, never ever accept what they truly say. Just take it as face value. Like, don't take it to heart. I think a lot of us, we take things personally. You should never take things personal, even when someone directly tries to insult you and provoke you and piss you off. You should never try to instate a reaction from them, because then they have power over you. They have control over your emotions. They have control over your well-being. So it's very important to not take things at face value. And the thing is, it's hard sometimes because you may have your closest family members, your closest friends, right? They all have this version of you, and they all, for years and years and years and years, they have been saying things to you, right? Oh, wow, you know, you're so good at this. You're not so good at this. And they've been telling you this for years. It has a very serious effect on your confidence, and it steers you in a certain direction when there's another direction in life that's better for you. But the thing is, it's very common, like, where, yeah, like our parents and stuff like that, they say, well, they have this version of you as a person, about, you know, who you are. And sometimes you don't live up to those expectations because you start realizing that this is just not for me. Like, I thought for so many years that I was bad at math because I had my teachers tell me that. I had my father tell me that. And I believed almost my whole life that, you know, I could never get better at math. I could never get better at it. I thought I had something wrong with me. You know what I mean? Because I've been told that I'm not good at math for so many years. And then I realized that when I was by myself and when I got older and I actually started studying and putting in the work, I was actually pretty good at math. With the projections of people that they have of you, so whatever version of you they see you as, they give you comments, they give you these certain things to fill the agenda of the version of who you are. And sometimes if you let that affect you, you become this fake version of yourself, and it's not really you, if that makes any sense. Because, you know, naturally we don't want people to hate us. We don't want people to, you know, look at us as fake. And we have this like reputation with ourselves as you get older, that we want to maintain a certain reputation. We want to continue being that funny guy. We want to continue being that smart, intelligent person. We want to continue being that fun, loving individual. We want to continue being that high energy person, because that's how everyone sees you as. And then you're afraid that the moment you don't show that side of you, you fear that they won't like you, or they'll see you as someone that's fake or something, or, you know. But I don't think that's true at all. I think that's bullshit. No one in this world is like 100%, you know, perfect, or is able to maintain some certain way of how they are. If you be yourself all the time, then there's no problem with that. And if you don't take people's comments about what they think you are as a person, or, you know, little smart remarks that maybe coworkers may say to you, hey, you know, hey, look at you, buddy, you know, you're always here early at work, eh? Oh, look at you, man, must be nice, you know, you have a car, and you know, you got a nice Canada Goose jacket. Buddy, I freaking earned that shit. I save my money and earn that shit. But then all these little smirk remarks, sometimes when it's too much, it can affect you. It can affect your, you start thinking about these like thoughts in your head. And it can affect your peace, your inner peace, because you keep thinking about that stuff. So it's very important to not take comments at face value and just like let it go, and don't live up to people's expectations of how you should be, or as a person. You know, we live in a world where I feel like it's become much easier to socially isolate yourself from people whenever you want to, because everyone is glued to their phones, and you know, I think nowadays people don't want to interact with each other as much as they used to before, because like face to face, because nowadays you can just screen time someone through the phone, and a lot of people work remotely, and a lot of the reasons why people work remotely is because they're tired. They're absolutely tired of working with other people. They're absolutely tired of other people's bullshit. And that's totally understandable. And that's why we live in an age where, you know, we can make money, we can work from home and make money from home through our computer. But yeah, that's the end of the video.